I was there with a friend, well, my child, when I grew up with, my brother I grew up with, and me hear him say, "Yo, Jones," but the sound and the tone and voice, me know it's a trouble there. So when me I turn around now, at the same youth, basically there with a kitchen bill, where the cane man them use, and him done swing it already. The man bite him lip in and him swing it with all like might in a Shaun.
Hello and welcome to Stargazing, the show that brings you up close and personal with your favorite stars of reggae and dancehall music, Jamaican popular culture, and people who've impacted society in a very big way. I'm Shaun Cain. We'd like to welcome our radio listeners in the UK. In the meantime, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, like and share the videos, and leave a comment. In this edition of the show, we'll speak with long-time music selector, Cassette Jones.
Where you going with Mr. Shaun?
Well, I'm good, man. I'm good. Cassette Jones is a man who's been around for decades, whole heap of years, because I tell you what, it's been a few decades, as I say, you've been around for decades that I've been hearing about Cassette Jones. Anyone who followed Jamaican dance parties, known more commonly as dances, or listened to taped sessions in the 1990s, would have owned a cassette tape of one of those popular events. And there is a strong chance that that tape originated in the then cassette capital of Jamaica, Crossroads in Kingston. One of the key players of the cassette tape dissemination of dance party sessions is Cassette Jones, who dominated the scenes from his distribution hub in Crossroads. Cassette Jones, a dance music enthusiast and entrepreneur, used to travel across Jamaica attending dances and recording the songs that were played on the sound systems throughout the night. By the next day, the tapes would be on sale to a voracious audience that spent hours listening and keeping up to date with the different dance sessions. Wilson reflects on the genesis of his love affair with music.
I get started in this thing unofficially 1988. I born 74 to a East Kingston general named Saba. Saying by day him is a auto mechanic where him fix bike, and by night him provide entertainment for what we used to live by means of a sound system. So him sound system did name Sabatone. Seeing, so anybody will come from like GX Road or McGregor Gully supposed to know that man there. So I'm born in a music, you know what I mean, and I move from Kingston 1977. I'm gonna live at Portmore, Marine Park to be exact. And while I was living in Marine Park, I have an uncle now by the name of Dian. It's a unisex name, but Dian, he call himself Colonel. So Colonel now was a man where him collect like the historical sound system, them like the Jalov and him collect the Stir Mars and the Stir Gaff and the Roadrunner and the Downbeat and that type of thing there. To me, I never know when me that hear at the time. So if we come into 88 now, I turn teenager. Saying 14 to be exact. So them time they breakdance did come in. So you used to hear them song there like on the radio every Saturday, Fame FM to be exact.
Cassette Jones was born Marlon Wilson in Kingston in the early to mid 1970s. In the late 1970s, he moved to St. Catherine to reside with his great aunt after his mother emigrated to the United States. As we step off into this Stargazing with Shaun Cain documentary, Wilson reflected on his early years growing up in the Jacks Road and McGregor Gully communities of East Kingston. That was at the height of the breakdance era, and Wilson was fully absorbed into this dance craze. However, a miscalculation by Wilson to build his first collection of disco tracks resulted in a painful lesson in cultural preservation.
My uncle used to have him collectible them. And me now never want to hear that. So me basically get 2 pieces of tissue paper and put in the slit under the bottom and record over the man collectibles then. So me and my friend them can go and do a thing, break dance and all of them things. You don't know, like song like Ain't No Stopping, Gather Around, or them song there. So every Saturday it's like a ritual, like it's a routine where you don't know, we live in a 3-bedroom, 1 living room, a big yard, 2 bathroom type of thing. So we have chores. So forget the chores started. Those were the go-to cassettes them where we used to play. So this particular Saturday now, the man put in him cassette. I think it was a Sturgaff, and instead him hear like the Josie Whale and the Charlie Chaplin and the Brigadier Jerry. The man here ain't no stopping. So it's like me see him take a back and I like him and say, hold on, it come like a wrong cassette to put in. But him look on it good and him sister have him cassette say, yo Marlon, come in, what go on here so? So me I take with myself. Me I tell you say as fast as me could have run, me get a like me get a thumb cross, me head back and couple kick and under me ribs the man some beat down. So I said to me, say King, you see them thing and like not where you can get back, you know. So here I'm gonna tell you where you just smash up. Guys, a man, him was the father figure. So him beat me down first. And then they make me know, say, yo, them thing are the roots of our music. You see, them people where you hear actually a DJ over the rhythm. The DJ, them are DJ. And the singer, them are the vocalists. So him basically I teach me same time. So you have the likes of Yami Bolo, you have Little Kirk, you have Barrington Levy, you have Echo Minot as DJ. Yeah. Okoti them man there, and as a DJ them now, you have the Junior Demos, you have the Nicodemus, you have the Super Cat, you have the General Trees, you have Ika Mouse, and you have the Early B there. So him show me and the Burro Bantan, and I say, yo, these are the DJs, these are the vocalists. So you start familiarize yourself with it, and just like that quiz the way you just do, he made that said to me just randomly, who was sing that? And me not like me guess and it wrong. Him said, no man, everybody have a slur, everybody have a sound. Listen to the slur or the slogan where them use before them sing RDG, and I so you can identify them till you start get used to the tone of the voices. So that being the case, me start get used to it now, and then him start do it on a random case. He may all hear something on the radio. I say, oh that, and I can't tell him. So me start grow that now, start grow.
At the end of the lecture, Wilson's love for breakdance was undiminished. This means that he needed to be inventive to develop a system of playing his breakdance music on demand.
So I'm still interested in the breakdance thing. So me now get a cassette on my own, which that cassette was a discarded cassette because it bust. So him say you can't have anything out there, say it bust, and he show me how to fix it. So I pull it up and use Q-Tex and basically put the end them clean, 2 clean cut, put Q-Tex on one end, the next end, make sure it's flat and just attach it, blow upon it, and it does stick like the adhesive when the Q-Tex put it back together. I
used to use tape.
You can use that too. But them man, they like so innovative, like him show you so much ways. Cause the tape kind of create like a bump where enough of the time it get caught up back and it same thing end up winding up.
Smooth so at that point. Yes.
All right. So him teach me them little thing. So me I garner some skills as a 14 I come up to the point where I start do my own collections. So every Sunday, we used to have like the older guys, them like the the man them were passed to the colleges like the JC and the KC and the Georges and the Woolmans. Then they're like the soon turn 20 type of guys. So we are the younger teenagers. So them kind of basically mentor with certain ways. So it was BMX era. So I get a bicycle from my uncle who go up on farmer. Uncle Owen in which party they just rest in peace and bring my bicycle. So the chores them when we have to do double up so I can get the chance to go ride. So we used to have a thing where it's like a gated community and it consists of like 400 people, our neighbors, our houses. So we start at one point and we ride around one complete circle and we finish right where we start and that make you win the race. So other man have 10 speed and anything, they never BMX. But for some reason, I win all of them races.
These playful bicycle riding contests would give rise to the name Jones that would eventually help to rebrand Wilson in ways he could hardly have imagined.
Yeah, my brother named Jerry now. We call him Jerry Gomez. Him actually give me a name by the name of Jones. Now, how the name Jones came about is Jones was actually a jockey, a race ass jockey from in the 80s. His current name was Glenn Jones, then call him General Jones. And him act the groom, when he used to work with, used to name A. Pinnock, and the ass used to name Sir Howard. See? And the trainer name was Philip Hart. So for some reason, General Jones ring, he was like a favorite. So it's like a comparison, all the things say a bicycle where I ride. So I got the name Jones. And it stuck. Still, me never really, me know it's a jockey name I get, but it just stuck and it carried through the whole teenage era.
You did just quick, man. You did too quick, man.
My mother tried her best to get me in the little school where you could have take the little acceptance exam them and going on. The one that I got into was Dunrabin High. Dunrabin High, that's up the road from Calabar there.
Yeah, man, I know it. Constant.
Still live up there. All right. So here we go on now. You have to take, like, you have Edgewater bus, so them called Edgy, Sun Enterprise, we take all the way to Gregory Park. Exactly. So when we got done Robin now, we started bus like Exterminator, Prince Macho Perry, Interceptor, them are 250,000 bus. And if you know anything about the Exterminator bus, them is like a sound system on wheels. Then they all the way. You know what we are talking about. So yeah, hear rhythm like Far East, and yeah, hear Taxi, and yeah, hear like Score rhythm, and yeah, hear like Chinatown, or yeah, hear Punani rhythm, or yeah, hear Duck rhythm, but yeah, hear the compilations, like yeah, hear the vocalist and the DJ. So that was like a magnet for me. So no matter how the bus full, you force yourself go up in the bus, guys. Not just for transport you from point A to point B. It's like you're being entertained and educated at the same time. Rory used to be the resident selector for Stone Love, but used to have somebody where overshadow him and overshadow Mark and Wally. The sound that I talk about was Roadstar sound with Ian. So when Ian have a voice sound like him for do administration or public addressing, because when him talk, it's so commanding and it's soothing. So you get used to the voice and you get used to the song them and you start know the sound system them like the Roadstar, the Inner City, the Lisa Unlimited, the Stone Love, the Gemini, you know what I mean, the Squad 51 them, and you start get familiar. All right. Bodyguard. So you have friends in the same community now we start them buy cassette, and if you get a copy and you start exchange, so you find a collection start grow. So actually my mother migrated and me did have to go back go live at Portmore. Because I did move from Portmore for 1 year when my mother got with my brother, father. We live at Crossroad. So when me live, I could hear Gemini, and I could hear, you could have got Tasty Talent concert where you could have actually go see the accent in person, like they quote the melody, like when Modern Girl come out, they actually go see what him look like. They see him perform them song the first time. May I hear the sound system them I play like the Ninja Man them, the Cutty Ranks them, and then you got Tasty Talent concert and you see these people up close and personal. My mother migrate. So remember now, me get the whole Don Robin, me get the Prince Macho Perry, me get the Exterminator, me get the Interceptor, me get the Roadstar, me get the Inner City, me I get a whole, it's like a stir fry thing me I get with the music as it a come out and me I hear it up close and personal. So then I go back up Portmore Gully in my community. My mother migrate. So when I go to Portmore now, I go to where I'm from. I live with my grandaunt. So she run a restaurant. When she leave like 4 in the morning. So all that time till 6 p.m. I dey by myself. Every last Thursday, you have Inner City, come on, Southborough, and Portmore come play. So I get to see Mark and Danny in a real life, like I see them. So I see the sound system and I see when them test the first record. You see everything. So I stay there so till morning. My auntie not really check my room or nothing. So I basically start bleach from them time then.
Having observed some of the staple dancehall artists and sound systems at work, Wilson suddenly felt the need to get closer to the local music scenes. But he needed some capital to start collecting his favorite records.
So I see certain things. I know what dub plate is, I know what LP is, I know what 45 is. Alright then. I have 2 bicycles. And I decided I needed some money. So I sell my friend one of my bicycle. And the next week, I go back and thief the bicycle, Shaun. I have to give you the history, because a lot of it lead up to what I became. So, all of my friends, anything with me know, I give them the same knowledge. So, every bicycle come with a serial number. So, I tell them, say, if you ever lose a bicycle, if you can manage to flip the bicycle over, you're going to see where the number is. So, I thief the bicycle and change the color. Thinking, say, who me take it back from now, go figure it out. Anyway, him figure it out. One day, me know there home, him go complain to my auntie, my grandaunt, my auntie. Anyway, you there, rest in peace. You teach me a lot of things that help me this day. Anyway, you there, big up yourself. So, him complained to her, say me thief the bicycle. So what she did was, when me reach home that evening, when you grow with them people in them days, them basically butter you up before them hear the bad news. Dinner provided in a Shaun. Plate high, so. Enough drinks, so. You know, and she said, go take your shower, man. I take my shower and come back down. And when I come back down, she said, tell me something. Your belly full? I say, yes. She said, all right, then I want to have a word with you. I said, what go on? She said, tell me something. Marlon, I never know you turn thief. Yo, Shaun, me want disappear, king.
So you know
me
she
feel so embarrassed. Yeah, God, you tell her. So you can't lie to them. Them know you can't lie. So I hold on my head in a shame. She said, all right, then you what now? You're going to wear this badge of shame for a long time. I gave him back the $1,200 and I gave him the bicycle also. So I lose 2 ways. She give him the money and she give him the bicycle for free. So that particular summer, I have some cousin in our country. So they came up for holiday. Them are like 7, 8.
As Wilson entered the teenage phase of his life, he became a barber and set up a shop at the back of his great-aunt's house. For several members of the community, young Wilson's barbershop was their favorite grooming spot. Wilson was happy exercising his enterprising skills and profiting from his cottage industry undertaking.
So me have go around the house and me have lunch money. Me don't have no lunch money. Me have lunch and shelter, but me don't have no lunch money. Because she not give me no money. Because that money that I stole, she gave it to the guy. I find a clipper, a shear. And the amateur broke and I well it up and fix it up. And me I tell you, Shaun, I start practice for my cousin them, you know. I give them and them some helmet. You know. If you know what helmet look like, you know. Mullet. Yo, you know you have your hairline right there, so up here, so me carry and them hairline, you know. You see? And then they have practice like after around 50 tries, me start get it right. And them used to get a bag of bum coming and know about sterilization and nothing. Alright. After a while, by the following month, I start get great on it. I fly up my shop, I put up a big sign for my gate, barber shop open. So when the barber shop open now, the people and my peers start come trim and I start charge them and I trim and I emancipate myself and I start make good money.
Alright, come down now. Hey, Shaun Cain. When no say nice finger licking, yeah? Know about the fries and the dipping. Stargazing, know about the fall picking. But a where boy put in a chicken. Hey? A where boy put in a chicken. Shaun Cain, where boy put in a chicken. Hey? Anywhere we see me, I go trick him and find out where him put in a chicken. Yeah, tall boy, you know it's I call you Sabito. I represent for Shaun Cain, Stargazing. Where boy put in a chicken. Come down.
Yes, give thanks, people. You don't know, so this is the wordical poet himself, the lyrical poet, yeah man, wise words, and you're tuned into Gazing with the Stars, Stargazing. Find out more about your local reggae artists. Find out how they became artists. Find out what makes them tick. Find out how they was able to write these kind of hit songs. Stargazing, Gazing with the Stars with Shaun Cain, straight from London, England. You get me, mate? Oh, bloody hell. Did you get that? Gazing with the Stars, wise words.
Stargazing with Shaun Cain brings you up close and personal with your favorite stars of reggae and dancehall music and people that have impacted society in a very significant way. We invite you to subscribe to the Stargazing with Shaun Cain YouTube channel, like and share our videos, and leave a comment as we bring you fresh content every week. The Stargazing with Shaun Cain Show will inspire, educate, and bring out the best in you. Stargazing with Shaun Cain, up close and personal.
2x10 man, move real fast, yeah? This is the boy Master Record, the girls them checker. You're watching the Stargazing Show with Shaun Cain, up and personal. 2x10 man, move real fast.
That's why I can't stop touch her now. I fall in love with the touch her now. Oh no, Father Knockins boss. Watch you now. You're now in tune to Shaun Cain and the Stargazing Show.
The barber, who had a tape recorder that was always blaring the latest hip-hop and other American dance records, recalled that one day a famous sound system selector visited his shop for a haircut. The music selector handed him a tape and asked him to play it. That tape triggered a major change in his life. Wilson had the tape for a while and played it every day, but he noticed that his customers kept requesting copies, which underscored the popularity of Jamaican dance parties. One morning, as Wilson got out of bed, the penny dropped. The idea came to him that he could make copies of the tapes and sell them. That marked the end of barbering and the beginning of making cassette tapes for Wilson. Demand across Jamaica and overseas was huge, and Wilson was determined to exploit this ever-expanding gap in the market.
So part of my trimming now, I used to try entertain my guests. So I had a tape deck and all these cassettes that I used to collect, I start play them. Now when I play them, people used to ask, what is that? how me can get a copy.
Mm.
So me now start make 1 and 2 copy of myself. You know what I mean? So me used to wear sweatsuit. We wear a lot of sweatsuit with a tapered leg. So me used to put anything when me get from barbering in my left leg and anything when me get from the cassette in my right leg. All right.
Man.
Fast. Yes. We not reach us yet. So we get a scholarship from Bridgeport Secondary to actually go Donoon Technical. That is our next story. Me end up at Donoon Technical. My mother migrated now. I live with my grandaunt. But me I go Donoon Technical. My barber money is what's funding my schooling. Remember, me live at Portmore. You have 2 ways to go to Portmore. Is either you go halfway tree or you go
Causeway.
town. Go take. All right. You know what I go on. So when you go town, you have King Jerry, you have Quenchade, and you used to have a guy by the name of One Son. And them used to run cassette thing there. So. And when you go after tree, you have Jack Sower. Him was like the main person. You never hear cassette so clean in your life, like clarity. I'm a big pan clarity in highs and mids, and it just right. I buy a couple copy and I bring home and I copy some of them there and give some of my friends them and I sell some. So one particular day now, I was doing my regular barbering. Guess who come sit down in the chair, Shaun?
Weird.
Malcolm X. Stone love Malcolm X.
Yeah.
I live at Marine Park. Him live at Nagazet. It's just a stone throw away. At the time when Malcolm X come check me, him just left him residence sound when he am Red Heat and start playing Stone Love song. So he brought with him the cassette that he took, like him tape the night off or the night before the day.
Fresh.
Wow. Throw it in and you hear Frankie Paul, you hear Echo Minot, you hear Nitty Gritty, you hear Tennessee, name it. It just Hurleys. You hear some song, Dennis Brown, some Gregory. I love Hurleys and all them are play and all Rory are going with himself. Is like, when you get something like that, them time then, it's like goal in a king. All right, so he might play it and me I say, yo, I can get a copy. The man said, get a copy. The man say, you can't have it, man. Me say, what you say? The man say, yeah, man, you can't have it, man.
Good.
Yo. It's like, me get 10 blank and me copy it and me start sell. And when me start sell, yo, the next week, when me comes and done trim and me come and pull my pants leg and throw out the barber money and when me throw out the cassette money, we realize the cassette money a surpass when I'm making a barbering. So I start, a bulb go off in my head now and right away now, it's like me I say, yo, this look good and it start going. So till me and him build up a link where him not pay me for not trim no more. I just not take no money, we just a trade cassette for
barter, it's a barter.
Right, yeah man, the right word. Me I go down now, final year I don't know, me have some bridging from Grand Spen. We used to travel from Grand Spen, come up Portmore, come trim. So one of them in particular named Wayne Dennis. Me know him I go see this, so me I make sure call him by name. Wayne Dennis. Wayne Dennis, them a street youth them. Them know a lot of thugs and them thing there, but a good youth, but culture, environment have influence on them. Him know me now as a man we are trim, so they might try emulate what I'm doing. But him can't afford to pay me every week. So what he did was brought a stolen tape deck. Come give me. Now, where them get it from, me never ask. But him give me it, and it come from like a component set. It's basically we had the amplifier power, the EQ and all of that. So without the amplifier, it's a standalone, it's useless. So I brought it to Jack Sauer. And I tell him the truth. I said, Jack Sauer, you know me get that deck here and me can't get it for work. So I'm pointing across the road where you did have KG's right beside Skateland. And when we got KG's, the guy pointed me to Clock Tower Plaza and said, go on there, go check out your name. Red Zar Chin. So I go up the stairs and I use 2 people name. I said, Jack Sauer send me to you. The man take the deck. Him say, you don't have to tell me what I'm to this. The man say, come back feet Saturday. So when we go back feet Saturday, and him give me, the man basically install a power supply and a power button. So it can turn on. So then I start do my own little recording. I never know nothing about levels. So when first recording I do, distortion that kill me. It just sound away. So more time I got Jack so I may look pan where I do. Him not really a demonstrator, him just a copy a cassette. So trial and error, I figure out how to manipulate
because
the VU meter.
Him set up film system already.
Yes. Trial and error now, I start develop the little skill them how to manipulate the signal. I know how to give you more bass. I know how to make you have more eyes. I know how to give you a balanced signal. And you know, after a couple months, then certain sounds start playing at the ear. So after I'm done, I throw my knapsack from my bag, I'm gone. And I start tape until I start sell. You know, the people them around the place. So I start weigh the odds. I say, it's going to take me 10 customers to make when me that sell 5 cassettes. So the ratio is 10 to 5 or 2 to 1. So I realized that I'm going to go with the one that will bring me more money in my mind.
As the cassette business was on the runway and was getting ready to take off, Wilson was offered the opportunity to emigrate to the United States. The situation presented a choice that would appear impossible to decide upon. For Wilson, he needed no time to deliberate.
My mother had returned to Jamaica. And she said to me, son, I'm not planning to come back to this place. And I want to know if you want to migrate with me. I said, migrate where? She said, foreign. I said, where foreign I go? I don't want to see no foreign.
A young you don't want to go foreign?
No, sir. Well, I'm going to show you. So she said, okay, so what you want? I say, I want someone to live, you know. Because by them time the girl them start getting enough. My auntie, one woman, you can't bring no multiple face. She said, this is not a motel, you know. This is my yard. This is not a whorehouse you're running, you know. Your door one cross her. This is the same lady, you know, where schooled me upon the thieving thing, you know, one cross her, you know. So she said that. So I said, I want a house. So my mother is an ex-cop. So when you're a government worker, some of your money go towards housing and medical and all that. So she put me down as a beneficiary for the house that she was eligible to get. I got done on. One day I get a call from her and she said, I send some documents, go to housing trust. All of this I got in the final years that done on. I go up a housing trust and I join the line. The demography is late 30s to 80s in the line. Means a teenager, I collect a key in a Shaun. So when
you done arrange everything already?
Yes. I go collect this key. When me I walk out, when I look at PAI, I look for me like them, I say, yo, where this teenager do forget a house? I walk out happy. So you know, say everything. But go, it's like everything turned upside down. Me have got like more than clothes. And then she gave me the first month mortgage. The mortgage was $2,800, Shaun.
Holy for money.
Yes. And it due the 30th of each month, except February 28th. That was my graduate June. And She did she come out like in a July. She went away by the end of July. She give me the mortgage money. Me take the $2,800. Me take $2,100 out of that. I'm going to buy 100 TDK D90 blank.
Yeah.
That's what I did. And I make a couple of copies of certain things, and I borrow one double deck from a friend, and I basically buy one car battery, and all of my clothes them start mash up because I can't hold the battery steady enough for the acid to leak out. All of my clothes them have hole enough because you know anywhere that distill water they catching a hole I go make.
Yeah, it's a weird away.
Elsha Beach, me there on the beach with a double deck and the car battery, and I try sell and I make some sales, but it's not enough. So I start straight from the barber and go up on the beach, and as I said, the proceeds never add up like what I envision. So most of my customers them now are like, could have been my father. People up in the age. So I grow with my grandaunt, granduncle. I always have friends with people who could have been my parents. So who better forgot to go to one of my customers them. His name is Mr. Martin. So I told him what I wanted to do and asked him for him assistant if he could have get me a spot at Crossroad Market, in which he replied and told me, yes, he could.
By this time, Wilson had entered the dancehall tape distribution market. He has admitted that the challenges of managing a business can be very daunting. He says divine intervention has helped him to stand the test of time.
Late June 1993, so August of the same year, I go Crossroad, 4th to be exact. All right. So I did know, I have $700 left. The first 2 weeks pass.
Nothing.
Not one cassette sell. So up until I like around the 26th, like around 8 o'clock, I see a car pull up and my brother jump out and say, yo, what about you, man? I say, I'm there. And the man say, yo, what you have a seller? So I say, cassette. Man say, what you have? I'm telling him. Them time there, may I use like Sharpie for do like old English. Me see the graffiti on the cassette.
Okay.
Because I realized from my tender age that presentation is everything.
Everything.
So I was sure about the quality of the cassette, and I wanted how the cassette look.
The presentation.
To match what I was selling. I also had a stamp for stamp my name.
Proper branding.
Yes, branding. So if this cassette end up at Jericho and it is like you have a contact number, you have a location if you're actually there in the place. So I learn them things there from early, and the brother buy 10 cassette at $200 cassette.
Man,
get
money a bill up.
Get back $2,000.
Mortgage money a bill up.
Yes. So the 28 now. Remember one early morning, my daddy and the market woman, them have put out them thing and me train a Grace Triller. And I see a market woman fall, she circle and she say, oh, what kind of cassette that I'm tell her? And she said, play some more song, and I play some more song. She said, well, see, I say, yeah, man, me have Jim Reeds, me have Royal Roots, me have
yes, man.
Peter Davis. She said, all right then. She buy 5.
5 2's 10.
I'm end up back with $3,000.
Mortgage money live.
So watch this now. Remember, I did have $700 left, you know. You see the days when I'm hungry bite king. Me I buy bag juice, you know, cocoa bread, the money and name down in a key. Me sleeping at the market couple nights. At least some I realize, say, yo, you see, when you need something, you have to willing to go through the necessary hurdle them to actually achieve it. So when you have a conviction, a strong feeling about embarking for anything where going to change your life, try stick to it. And me's a man, I go knee city regular. Knee city meaning I pray to God a lot. And I don't talk to him. Like how I talk to you, I don't formal, no go on meeting. I just slap me eye and I say, Father, I know you're the man who make everything work. This is something I actually need, not want. Make it work out. I know you're going to make it work out. Amen. I'm done. So, I had like $3,100, $100 left. By the time I done, I'm done the money, $100 did left. So when I have 3,100. So I pay, I walk up right around the housing trust, right where I go down South Camp Road, so I pay, I full out my voucher, I pay me $2,800 my first month mortgage. 1 day, 3 bills left.
So you never missed the mortgage then?
No. I pay it the 29th. A day before it's due.
Wow.
Talk about the on-time God. You see what I talk about?
Yes, I.
Alright. So I start getting on the swing of things and I start got after a tree and I realize me, Jack Sour, King Jerry, everybody were there in a Kingston area. I sell the same exact product.
So you need product differentiation now?
Yeah. So I went to Cassette Ninja. And the day I went to Cassette Ninja, he was not there. The man, what he did it was his Honda study named Cassette Peter. And after a while, Peter started seeing me as a regular customer. Peter said to me, say, yo, man, I'm tired to take your money. Here we go. Me I go show you how you go get them country dance, yeah. Because town dance are like the metro media, the jam at the inner city, the stone love. It's almost like a commerce. It's more like party. Country dance, yeah, see clash, yeah, see competition, yeah, see the bass of this, yeah, see the black cat.
And that's what the fire there.
Exactly. So him say, yo, me I go teach you two things. Whenever you want to go to Originated, Montego Bay or Negril, you come a Spanish Town and you take the taxi them where I go cross Flat Bridge.
Oche.
That I go carry you down the way there. If you want to go Linstead, all over the side there, you go bus terminus. And you go take any vehicle where I go towards that direction there. And if you want to go Clarendon and them places, it's in the same direction. Now my people come from St. Mary, so nobody now for really teach me how for God. So Portland or St. Thomas. I know them place there. So I develop a sense of where to go to catch these transportation. So by them time, you know, Billy Slaughter just start play Stone Love song. He used to be a carrier guy where he actually deliver like mail and checks and all of them people there. So one night, I get a fly and it a keeper Trelawney, Falmouth. Them all Stone Love play against a sound when name Sly, Slick, and Wicked. So that is 94. Like May 94. So when I got this dance now, it was raining all day. But for some reason, it a rain at town. But when we reach a Falmouth dry.
So dance live.
No cassette man there, I'm me alone. So I plug up my thing. And it's like 9 o'clock the dance run.
And tape cassette a roll.
Yes, man. So them time they have like the darker shade of black rhythm and you have the real rock and you have the good love rhythm. Cocoa tea. So Stone Love have a bag of dub on it. So you want a good love? And they have the darker shade now, like with Merciless, just about them time. Me learn know what me mercy me no get it back yet. And a bag of song pan with him like Little Hero and Action Fire and the dance live and it's like the sound Stone Love play against me Sly Slick and Wicked. So Sly Slick and Wicked basically did a I dare you type of thing. to Stone Love. I don't know if it's because of them here, but they make a mistake. So that dance there, Stone Love don't play 145.
Be a dub.
Be a dub. So when you get a cassette with early's dub, midpoint dub, prime time dub, and you have 3 cassettes with the whole, I'll goal me I tell you about it.
Traversing the out-of-town roads became a regular trend for the dancehall cassette tape distributor, as he sought new content to add to his stock of tapes. The young entrepreneur went everywhere to record dance parties. With Wilson making the rounds at dance parties across the country, his public profile began to emerge. Several celebrated sound system selectors started to acknowledge his presence during their dance party sessions. It was out of these regular visits that the name Cassette Jones emerged.
Yeah, so in the middle of the dance, slaughter come like the man catching a spirit and the man I say, yo, man say, if you want me, lock them off. And you hear the crowd, I say, yeah, and
Yes.
point and all of that I capture. And the man say, yo, yeah, hear me? But them names Sly, Slick and Wicked. Tonight, you're not Sly, you're not Slick, and you're definitely wicked. Yo, and the man play a bag of bounty killer like, relax and speak louder than bird that juggling them. The place a bun down and the man
dead.
Yeah, the man stopping at the middle of the dance and say, oh, yeah, hear me? As from tonight, your name Cassette Jones. The name stick from the night, 94, May 1994. And I start make my name and I start improve my system and you know, I start fly out. And I start fly out now. I start fly out got places like Flatbush, like New York. And I circle the borough them, the 5 borough them, and I meet the Moody's them, and I meet the Parkites record, and I meet the DJ Gary, and them I buy the product them from we at US rate, and I sell 1 cassette for $10. So if me sell 10,
that was more than the Jamaican money, no joke.
well, you talk about man, the ratio as always, the exchange as always be way more. So me sell 10 is $100 that. Me start sell all 40 cassette. So I go back to Jamaica and I buy new power supply and I buy everything for improve. I invest back in my team.
The mortgage are paid up.
What you talk about? When I miss a beat, man, all 2-3 months mortgage in advance.
Wow.
Yeah. So, you know, I start get away, me need help. So now, I hire people. I hire everybody where used to go at my school. I hire Juba, Justin Reed, I hire Mark Winter, and I hire Adrian Stewart. All of them man used to go down technical with me. Mark Winter used to work at Jamaica National Bank. And the man quit. Him tell a job for come on the sidewalk to come sell with me. The amount of
I saw the money good.
Exactly. And the man believe in what me do.
Although these dance parties are meant to be fun, danger is never too far away. A reality that Cassette Jones still has the scars to prove.
Ash Wednesday, there was a big dance I come up with. Bass Odyssey, Bodyguard, 4x4. 4x4 with Little Wicked were dead. Me and soul rest in peace. Squingy, me and soul rest in peace. Bodyguard with Lynx and Johnny. Porous Itaki. Me, Big Ataf, and Ricky Trooper that the dance. So this particular youth that the dance and the man will play a bag of bounty killer and we say a youth come beside because all the dance structure now, them bring a flatbed trailer and that's the sound system them upon. So right that's how we there we just line up and that's how we there tape. The youth come right beside me with a tin of beer gun and a lighter and strike the lighter and blow the beer gun so a big torch over your head. So I go over to him and I make him know, say, just go over a little bit because you're out for burn off my head. He move. But when the music start playing, it biting him come back. The man not stop until him be gone done. So him done, him gone. So I say, yeah, good dance, him gone. The man come back with a pile of cardboard. Shaun, the man build a bonfire.
The fireman.
The man build a bonfire. So I go over there now, and when I go over there, I say to him, King, you know, I ask you like many times, I ask you, please, if you can just, nobody burn no more fire. So I use my Heineken and I hunt out the fire. The man light back the fire. So the next time I go over there now, I talk to him. So what I did was put my hand on him shoulder. And I talk to him. But I'm not supposed to make no contact. I can just talk. So he box off me. And the box when box off me. Shaun, me give him a Mayweather. Me give him like a million punch to him face in a 1 minute. So I was there with a friend, well, my child, when I grew up with, my brother I grew up with. And I hear him say, yo, Jones. But the sound of the tone of his voice, I know it's a trouble there. So when me I turn around now, at the same youth, basically there with a kitchen bill, where the cane man them use, and him done swing it already. The man bite him lip in and him swing it with all like might in a Shaun.
And neck him a go for. Separate.
When me a youth, me always a play karate with the same uncle behind. So me step to him fast and put up my hands up. And I put up my hand now, I eat black me from get the chop. So I get the chop on my hand. But me never realize. So I run off.
So the murder the man come for commit.
And that me I tell him, so I don't embarrass the man. So I run off. And start kick and push down people and I make my way. When I reach at the gate, Shaun, guess who me see?
Him crew out there.
Ricky Trooper where they stand up beside me.
With him thing.
That the gate. The man is there beside me. When the man see the cutlass, the man run.
Push. Man cut.
So you know, I see the youth run towards me. So what Ricky Trooper did was him hold me at the back of my pants waist. And then pull me back in the direction where me that run from. And when the guy chop and miss. So him already realized that him wounded me. So him just kept running. So a girl come over and say, yo, you're bleeding a king. So me I say, hey, you bleed which part? So when I look at my hand, I see the blood that run down. So when I pull up my shirt, Shaun, it come like a faucet. I never see so much blood in my life. So all of a sudden now it's like, me need them start give way. So
yeah, lose too much.
I try muster up all of the ego when me have and start and play.
That won't help, brother. You bleed to death.
The girl take off a bandana and she tie off me and bigger top taxi driver throw me in him car. So the man take like 40 minutes. I not lie, like 35 minutes to 40 minutes from Porus to reach a Spanish Town hotel. I drive with a normally take you like an hour and a half. Take the man like 35 minutes. I reach a Spanish Town hospital when I go in there. The doctor said to me, say, young man, stretch out your hand. I try, I know my brain I tell me, say, to stretch out my hand, but I realize my hand not stretch out. So me figure more or less say, throw me that drink. So him say, wiggle your fingers. I know my brain I tell my finger them for wiggle, no finger now wiggle. So him clear him throat and say, hey, I have to go cut off this hand here. So I say to him, say, cut off your mother, man. Excuse me, because I tell you exactly what I tell you. It never dawned upon me, say me get hurt real bad.
Well, that's all we have time for in part 1 of this 2-part feature looking at the journey of one of the biggest proponents of Jamaica's musical heritage, Marlon Cassette Jones Wilson. Join us again next week for the concluding part. Please do remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like and share the videos, and leave a comment. Until next time, I am Shaun Cain saying thanks for joining us. See you soon.